Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center. Here to congratulate you on your purchase of your Denali 320 TS. I'm here to walk you around the unit, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. A few things I want you to take into consideration. First, your slides and your awnings. You got a slide on your campsite with awnings that come out there. Over on your off campsite, you have two more awnings. Also want you to think about where your water and electricity hookups are. Your water hookup is going to be on your off camp side or on your driver's side toward the front of the unit. And your power is all the way at the rear of the unit. So park accordingly so that you can utilize the facilities and keep your slides from touching anything. Once you've arrived, our hitch man is going to show you how to unhook your hitch. Once you've got your unit brought down, at the front of the unit is your landing leg controls, extend or retract. You do have a docking light here and a level. Once you got your unit level, next thing you're going to do is stabilize the unit. Sorry about the noise, we're in the shop. At the back of your unit are two stabilizing jacks, one on each side. You have a hand crank that connects to that. Bring that down. Just taunt with the ground. You don't want to change the levelness of your unit. I do recommend jack pads. Jack pads are going to protect your stabilizing jack feet from any dirt, debris, or hot blacktop. You can also hook up a 3/4 inch socket to an impact driver or drill gun and bring this down in just a matter of minutes. So we've got our unit level, stable. Now we're going to go ahead and hook up our water and electricity. At the rear of your unit is your 30 amp service. Just plugs in here. And should you need to go from 30 down to 110, in your convenience pack is this amperage reducer from 30 down to 110. Got our power hooked up. Next thing we're going to do is hook up our water. Coming to the front of your off camp side is your city water and potable water connects. Let's start with your city water. You arrive at the campsite, first thing you're going to do is on the end of your hose, you're going to hook up this water pressure regulator. Water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines of your unit. You always want to use this when putting water into your unit. Hook up your water. Don't turn your hose on yet. We're going to come back over here to your hot water heater. Open up your hot water heater. Just make sure your drain plug's back in. You may have pulled this out the last time you were camping to drain your hot water heater. Make sure that plug's back in. Once that plug's in, you can go ahead and turn your water on. After your water's been on for a couple minutes, you're going to pull on this pressure release valve. It's going to release a lot of air. And then once water's flowing out of here steadily, then you know your hot water heater is full and can be lit from inside. Now, should you be going camping where you're using potable water instead of city water, you're simply going to fill up this tank right here. Again, burp your hot water heater so you know it's full. And then turn on your water pump. You only use your water pump when using potable water. Do not use it on the city water connect. Got our water hooked up, electricity hooked up. I'm going to walk you around the unit and show you a few other things. Here at the front is your propane with a regulator. Simply point this toward the tank that you wish to use. You have your big storage here, pass-through storage. Here's your hand crank for your leveling jacks, stabilizing jacks, excuse me. You have an outdoor shower, great for rinsing off after you go to the beach. Next to that you have a couple of 110s. This is your furnace heat release. When running your furnace, this will get hot, so steer clear of it. This is your Santa flush for flushing your black tanks. We'll talk about when dumping your tanks at the end of the day. On your off campsite slide, these two panels here are access to the back of your fridge. Back here again is your hot water heater, your wastewater holding tanks, levelizing jacks, a ladder to access your roof. You can go up there and check your seams. Keep an eye on those. Coming around to your campsite of the unit, you have an awning on your slide as well as slide covers. There's the black handle to pull your slide down. You just simply unhook these. Grab this hook, hook it up top and pull it towards you. Same thing on this slide. You also have a couple of more 110s outside here. And your pass-through storage. And at the front of your unit is your battery. Keep an eye on your battery. Check your connections every now and then. Make sure your posts haven't wiggled loose. And underneath there is your spare tire. That covers everything on the outside. Let's take a quick look at the inside. Coming in your unit, first thing you'll notice to your left, make sure that everyone knows the fire extinguisher is at your entry doorway. To the right here is an access panel to your fuse box and breaker box. Looks like you've got 10, 15, and 20s in there. I highly recommend taking a handful of those with you when you go camping. To the right here when you come in the doorway is a control panel. Here are your slides, your living room, bedroom, and kitchen slides. Above that, this is a switch for your front docking lights. Here's your interior lighting. And this is for your fan, turn on and off. See that light right there? Above that is where you'll turn on your water pump if you're using potable water. Here's where you'll start your hot water heater if you're on gas, and here's where you'll do it if you're on electricity. Check your levels, your brand new battery, your other tanks. Just running those, they'll be empty. Come around your unit here. You have 110 back behind the oven here. Take the stove metal piece and fold it back. It makes a great backsplash. Simply turn your pilot on. Over on the right, hit your spark, and if your gas is on, then you know you'll get a fire. Above that, you do have a light and a fan. Self-explanatory microwave. Up in the ceiling here in the hallway still, you do have a smoke alarm, your AC vent, all of your storage. In your kitchen, let's talk about your Nordic-Cold fridge. Right now it's set to auto. Auto means that when it's plugged in, it's running off electricity. As soon as you unplug, it's on gas. Or you can simply switch it over to just gas. In the middle is off. Here's where you set your temperatures, 5 being the coldest. Coming around your unit here. All throughout the unit, you do have a lot of fold-out tables that lock out. You have this one here. Looks like these are built aftermarket. There's one there. There's one there. Let's talk about your television. Down here, looks like you have a Sony DVD player that came with the unit. And I want to talk to you about your fireplace. Turn your fireplace over onto the right. What I want to talk about is fireplaces aren't just for looks anymore. This does have a heater in it. So if it's a little chilly on an evening or early morning and you want to warm the place up, go ahead and use their electricity at the campsite by using your fireplace for heat instead of using up your gas. And here's where your cable and everything hooks up. These tables will fold right back down. Coming through your unit, you have individual lighting. Your speakers here. Here's your owner's manual, tucked right in there. A couple more 110s. Let's go out back into your bedroom. A couple things to mention back here. In the hallways, your thermostat. Simply set that to where you want. So right is your lighting. Coming into your bedroom / bathroom. Toilet hidden in here. You do have a manual hand open crank with fan. Also have a couple of 110s next to your bathroom vanity. Over to the left, this 110 is where your GFCI protection is. That's right next to your bedroom dresser. And up here's your 12-volt carbon monoxide detector. The reason I mentioned this 12 volts is because this is constantly running off your batteries. So if you're going to be gone for the day, use a battery disconnect. Disconnect the post if you have to, if it doesn't come with a battery disconnect, to keep this from running your battery down. If you're plugged in, you don't need to do that. Only do that if you're dry camping. And the rest of your bedroom, another manual hand crank, hand open, no fan, just a vent. Your big king size bed, with tons of storage underneath, and a lockbox. Store your valuables away. It's great these are on hinges, this will hold it up for you. You have this big curtain here, someone wants some privacy for a shower. You're going to snap it here and pull it across. Well, it covers everything on the inside. Let's go take a look on the outside and act like we're leaving the campsite. First thing I want to mention when leaving the campsite is make sure that everything is clear for your slides. You have this big living room slide with some chairs to tuck away. And you also have these 2 chairs here that you're going to want to move out of your way when you bring in your slides. Same thing in the bedroom, just make sure everything's clear. And you've got room to open these slides up, or to close the slides. So once we've closed the slides, we're going to go ahead and leave the campsite. First I want to mention closing your door. You have these lift and turn. When you're traveling, make sure you deadbolt your door. Get your bottom deadbolt, make sure your door is secure. Last thing you need is your door flying open going down the road. Now we're going to go to the back of our unit. And we're going to raise up our stabilizing jacks. We're going to come around to our hot water heater. We're going to pull our drain plug on our hot water heater. Drain this hot water out. We're going to come over by your dump station here. And right behind that, we're going to pull that drain valve there. That's going to drain all your fresh water. You can do all that at the campsite. It's just clean water. It's not going to hurt anything. So we've dumped our tanks. Now we're going ahead and heading up to the dump station. Once you arrive at the dump station, you're going to hook up your sewage hose. Comes in your convenience pack. Hook up your sewage hose. Open this valve. And pull your black tank. After that black tank has been going for a while, sounds like it's empty, we're going to come up here and hook up a hose with a water pressure regulator to your Santa flush. Make sure your sewer valve is open when using this. It says so right below. Pay attention, make sure that's open. Run that for about 5 minutes. That's going to clean out your sewage hose or your sewage tanks good. It's going to send a spray around inside there. Let that run for a while and clean that out nicely. And then shut off your water. Close your black tank. Pull your gray tank. That's going to clean out your sewage hose. After you've closed that one up, you're going to come to the back here. And you're going to pull this tank. Hook up, dump this tank. Got our tanks dumped. We're ready to hit the road. Again, I want to congratulate you guys on this purchase. Thank you for choosing TradeWinds. We hope you enjoy it for many years to come. And as we like to say here at TradeWinds, happy camping.